Here we go. Let's go live. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you doing? Glad you're here. Welcome to a Tuesday night live show. Man, I even still got my cup out here. Well, hello. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm Roy S. Ford. Welcome back to the live stream. Okay. Tonight, I kind of started with a topic. And yeah, I thought, let's try that. That ought to be some fun. So here I am. We're here and kind of jumping into this topic with you guys. Boy bands versus rock bands. Let me bring up the chat real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to pull all of that up here for you. But first of all, thank you guys so much for popping in. I know it's a Tuesday night, and the Tuesday nights are always very, very cool. Again, Tuesday and Thursday nights, we're always live. We're always here, and I try to give you some topics that'll be interesting for you. Again, thank you guys so much. Kat is here. Hey, Kat, what's going on? Good to see you. Let me bring in the chat here. I have been missing out on you guys. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend, Kat. I'm her, just doing my thing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it doesn't sound too far sped up. Just pulled into the chat here real quick. I'm all out of water. I usually bring some water into these live broadcasts, but I didn't bring any today for some reason. Not sure why, but hey, you do what you can. You know what I'm saying? You do what you can. Thanks so much for stopping by. Kat, hopefully you're doing swell. Gosh, all right, that's a lot of information there that I got to go through, as well as this. Okay, just clearing off the desk here for a second. Yeah, let me know how's it going on. Just working in classes. Appreciate it, Kat. Appreciate the love, by the way. And I know you're super busy. And tonight, obviously, the topic's pretty interesting, so I'm glad you're hanging out. Let me make sure that the mic is okay. It doesn't sound like it's going fast. But it's pretty good. I'm drinking ice water, says Carrie. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, oh my gosh. I was not ready when I got in here about two seconds ago. And I thought to myself, it's like, okay, I really got to up the game in the broadcasting department, by the way. So I did the best I could with what I got. So I'm glad you guys are all here. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Been super busy on my end this weekend with a bunch of stuff getting ready for the Super Bowl. Not a party per se, but just kind of leading up to it. So let's get to the topic at hand. Boy bands versus rock bands. And of course you guys saw the title already and you saw the thumbnail. It's Tuesday night for the live broadcast. Obviously when it comes to boy bands and rock bands, there are two different aspects there. What I'm going to ask you both to do, Kat, Carrie, what I'm going to ask you both to do is in the chat, list me a few boy bands that you know of. List me some that you know of. Just, off the top of your head, whatever ones you can think of. If you know of some, just list me that. Let me put that in the chat too. Name me some boy bands that you... Okay, just any one of them. Name me some boy bands. ... There we go. And then that'll help out. That way you can kind of get that going there. By the way, again, it's just one of those nights where it's kind of chill and we're doing our thing. Let me see if I can pull up a little bit of R&B to kind of set the mood. I usually kind of start out the music kind of hitting hard. But here we can just kind of pop in a little hip hop here, just a little bit. I feel like this song comes up a lot in this playlist. I'm sure it does. Yes. I don't even know what that one is. There's a lot of songs in this playlist. Let's see. Yeah, there are a ton of songs. Cool. If you're just joining, I'm writing kind of the difference between boy bands versus rock bands. And the first question is, name me some boy bands. By the way, I know I haven't mentioned this much, and I need to check this out before I go into it. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me get this set up. There are plenty of ways that you can always support the channel. You can always go to roys4.com/shop and shop around. Or you can just become a subscriber on the page, roys4.com, which it has a way for you to sign up. You go under my account on the page and you just sign up a brand new free account. You don't even have to buy anything. Okay? Let me pull up the website here in a second. Let's see. I think I got it over here somewhere. There we go. Thanks, Kyrie. Backstreet Boys. Yeah, that's one. That's a good group there. Let's see. I got them written down. Name me some more. Go ahead. This should be a running list already. Yeah, name me a few more. Name me a few other boy bands. That's what I'm doing right now. Mainly because the topic is boy bands versus rock bands. So I'm getting a few actually over here on the chat right now. So thanks, Kyrie. Go ahead and name a few more other than Backstreet Boys. Let's see. And while you're doing that, let's go to studio mode. Let me work on, where's the, yeah, there we go. And then this needs to be changed from that to that. Yeah, there we go. Same thing here. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll have to go back and fix that. But yeah, go ahead and list me a few. Thanks, Kyrie. You got One Direction, Backstreet Boys. If you're joining right now in the chat, go ahead and list me a few of your. I think even Twitch is jumping on board. Thanks, guys, over at Twitch. Thanks, KM Simpson. Appreciate the love coming in over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you're online right now, go ahead and do that. That'll be fantastic. Also, make sure to join the email group. I send out emails as well, usually about twice a month or so. It's a kind of a secret club for those of you who have bought stuff as well as those who have gone to the website. Let me see if I can pull it in here. The website, roys4.com. It is a full-on, oh, I'm getting texts and everything. People are excited. Let me mute this real quick. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. roys4.com is kind of my own website, which is awesome. Here, let me take all this out. And you can kind of scroll through where it says my account is where you want to just jump in there and drop your email and a name, and then that way you can be receiving all of the emails absolutely free, no cost to you. If you're looking at it right there, there it is. I'll put my mouse around it there. That button right there, it says my account. You don't have to do anything there. You just click on it and it'll take you to, should take you to this right here. Yeah, where you can just put your email in right here. It says email address. Put in your email and you're good to go. And you get all the specials, promos, emails, all of it. And yeah, I won't bother you. It just sends out an email twice a month. Pretty simple, very easy. But yeah, roys4.com. That's where you go. It's actually fairly straightforward. Not a lot of problems there. But yeah, more than welcome to do that. I see here, boy bands, you got Backstreet Boys, One Direction. Are there any other? I know there's a ton of other boy bands that you know of, Kyrie. So go ahead and put them in. If you're here now, go ahead and put in some of the boy bands that you know, and it can be from back in the day. You know, like the Partridge Family, or the Monkees, which that was a boy band as well. Yeah, go ahead and put those in. And I see you put NSYNC there. That's a good one. All of those, again, they're really good. So if you're here and you're doing that, go ahead. Please feel free to pop that in right now. But yeah, a lot of these bands, Backstreet Boys, One Direction, NSYNC, just getting a list of boy bands. Now, while you're at it, go ahead and drop in some rock bands that are some of your favorites too. So we can start this conversation with a quick little get going here. So I see Kat put NSYNC. Thanks, Kat. And Kyrie put One Direction. Yes. If you're here with us on Facebook, you're more than welcome to join the conversation. Name some of your favorite rock bands. You know, some of my favorite are NXS, Van Halen, U2, which they're more pop rock, but still pretty good. Boys to Men, yeah, that's an R&B band, which I should have changed the title. I should have included that in the title, Kat, because that's a good option. Is boy bands, R&B bands, and rock bands. I should have named all three. That would have probably made a little bit more sense, you know, so we could have that conversation. Because I really, you know, when you see Boys to Men, the first thing boy band doesn't come to mind, even though they were young when they started the band back in the 90s. It's a good point. Great point to make. Big Time Rush. Okay, Big Time Rush. I have to look up Big Time Rush. I know of them. I've heard of the name of the band. But let's see. What were some of their hits? What were some of Big Time Rush's hits? Let's see. Let me pull them up here. It's a pop band. They started out in 2009. You know what? I need to pull up the screen here. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull them up because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, Big Time Rush, it was a group created by Scott Fellows, and it had a bunch of people in it. Big Time Rush, my goodness, is an American musical comedy television series that originally aired in Nickelodeon. So I think what you're looking for is the group and not so much the comedy TV show. So let's see. The group was a pop music band group that formed in 2009, consisted of a bunch of people, and the group starred on the TV show Big Time Rush. Okay, I got you now. Okay. I wouldn't say Boys to Men are more R&B, but they are boys in a band. Yes, that's exactly what I see there too, Kat. I'm reading your comment in the chat over here. Okay, so Big Time Rush, they formed in 2009. 2009. I see. I'm trying to remember what song they sung. What was their hit? Yeah, Big Time Rush. I don't remember their hit. What was their? Okay, let's go to discography. Maybe I remember. Did they have a song that was a hit? They were all over television. I do remember that. But I don't remember. Kat, maybe you can help me out. I don't remember any of like what they were in or anything like that. So I don't remember per se. Maybe it was a US thing where we didn't know about them, even though they're an American group. They had a hit called Worldwide. I don't even know. Okay. You guys got me on that Big Time Rush. I feel like I should know who they are, or they sound familiar, but you got me. I just said you got me on that. I'm like, on that one, I don't know. What's up, Blue? How's it going, man? I see you over here in the chat. Good afternoon. Good evening here in Texas. It is not completely dark, but it's about 8 o'clock in the evening, so it's not horribly dark. But yeah, when it comes to boy bands, and a few were listed already in the chat. I think it was One Direction, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Let's see. Let me go up in the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, Boyz II Men. Now, Boyz II Men definitely more R&B. I don't know if I would classify them as a boy band. Kind of like Bobby Brown's band, New Edition. Oh, thanks, Allie. Why don't we? Yes, yes. Nate, right now I'm taking all of it in. Go ahead and name me a bunch of boy bands. Name me a bunch of them, and then also name me some rock bands too. I think I listed a few earlier, but right now I'm taking boy band names. So Big Time Rush are big here. Big Time Rush is big in New Zealand. Interesting. Yeah, I was trying to look them up, but I couldn't find anything on them other than this here. Here's what I found on Wikipedia. For sure. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, BTS. BTS is another one. Big Time Rush, though. I guess they were big at some point. They were big from 2009 to 2020. They had a virtual reunion in 2020. Looks like 2014 they kind of pressed pause. Yeah, they ceased performing in 2014 and had a virtual reunion just last year. Okay, gotcha. Yes, Blue. He says, I got you covered when it comes to rock bands. And then Kat goes, no one gonna say Road Trip? I see you there, Kat. Yes. I'm glad someone finally did say Road Trip, because I'm sitting here and like, that was a boy band, but I didn't know if anyone was gonna say them or not. The lead singer of Big Time Rush was on a Disney show. They were on Nickelodeon. The whole band was on Nickelodeon. Yeah. But then the lead singer went on to be on Disney, I guess. Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know about Big Time Rush. But I'm glad you mentioned that one. Who said that one, by the way? Was that you, Carrie? Somebody said Big Time Rush. I'm scrolling up. Yeah, that was Carrie. Yeah. Thanks, Carrie. Road, who Cat? The lead singer of Big Time. Okay. Now that we have these bands listed, I'm going to write them down. Okay? Since you're here. Started out with Backstreet Boys, so BSB. And then it went to Big Time Rush. Then it was NSYNC. Then One Direction. Boyz II Men. Now more R&B, but I'm gonna put them in here anyway. And Road Trip. All the roadies. The roadies are like, yes! Yeah. Road Trip. BTS. BTS definitely was listed. Thank you guys for putting BTS in this list. And then, the Jonas Brothers. Yeah. Would they be considered a well, yeah. All right, I think we're good. Ali says NSYNC. Yeah, we got NSYNC in here already. Korean boy group Big Bang. They're the kings of K-pop. So Big Bang is bigger than BTS. I guess so. Okay, I think I have enough here to kind of get that done. Let's do rock bands. Okay, so name me some rock bands. There we go. Take That. Wow. Take Back is a shot in the dark. New Kids on the Block. Okay, I'll put in NKSTB. Yeah. OTB. Gotcha. Rock bands. Yes. Take That. I'll put Take That up here. Nice. Okay, so we got take that on here. Now, name me some rock bands. Which were the ones that I listed earlier? I listed some already. Westlife? Is that a rock band? Guns N' Roses, yep. Is Machine Gun Kelly considered a rock group? Cat put U2, yes, U2. Yeah, I mentioned like some of my earlier favorites: U2, Aerosmith, AC/DC. I'm sorry. Yes. Ginger, yeah, Ginger's more of like millennial rock group for you millennials. Yeah, Ginger, yeah, I've heard of them for sure. Westlife is a boy band. Okay, got you. They were not big here in the U.S. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I have to look them up. Hold on. Now you got me curious. Let's see. I'm gonna pull them up. Keep naming me some bands. MGK is more like new metal. So yeah, they're not. So let me ask this. Would metal bands not be considered rock groups? Queen. Foo Fighters. Should I put Foo Fighters on this list? For rock bands? As I look up Westlife, the boy band. It says they have a discography here. Let's see. You got me looking up Westlife. Westlife, an Irish boy band. Hold on. I'm bringing it in. Hold on. Should I put Foo Fighters on this list, guys? Westlife, Irish boy band, which formed in 1998 in Ireland. They disbanded and then reunited. They're originally signed by Simon. Oh, Lord. Okay, yes. And Clive Davis. And managed by Lewis Walsh. The group currently consists of 4 guys. All right. I've never heard of this band. Even though Clive Davis has them signed. And they've been around since 1998. Interesting. Kiss. Good choice, Kat. Thank you. I almost didn't want to forget Kiss. There we go. Kiss. I have Larry Davis. My good friend Larry Davis is a huge Kiss fan. He has like autographed memorabilia and everything. Metal is more hardcore rock, but it's still under rock. It's kind of like saying hardcore rap versus hip hop. Would it all still be under R&B and hip hop? Good question. I don't know. I think it would be. It's definitely not R&B. Rap is influenced by R&B, but it is not R&B. So, Blink 182. Are Blink 182 still a band? Good question, Kat. Okay, so Westlife. Yes, that's the Westlife information I have for you. There you go. They were an Irish band. Apparently, they're really big across the world. I don't know if I remember them. Oh my gosh, Boyzone. I think I have a CD of Boyzone somewhere. Where do we love? Blink? I almost forgot Blink. Okay. A Boyzone. I'm not even gonna add that one, Kat. I appreciate you laughing at me though. Yes. Blue says Boyzone. Yeah. I'm just not gonna put that. I guess you could call grime rap even though it's different. Okay. Here's again, I know in this day and age people want to stretch outside of their genre, which is fine by me. I'm great with that. But there are some quintessential features of the song that say, okay, this is not a country song, or this is not a rap song, or this is not rock music. there's certain features to certain songs. So, whether it's ambient or whether it's, alternative, but still it kind of fits into either, at least in my eyes, like even EDM. EDM, it has its own category in the Grammys, but it's still kind of under that, what would you call it? Depending on what's in the EDM, whether it leans more hip hop or it lends itself to pop. Good question. I don't know. Nick, he's on here too. What's up, brother? Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, The Who. I gotta put Motley Crue on here because we already have GNR and hold on. I have Kiss on here too, so obviously if I put Kiss on here, I gotta put Metallica on here. So. I feel like, when it comes right down to it, everyone's able to name the Beach Boys be considered a boy band. Would the Beach Boys be considered a boy band? Let me ask you this. Is the Grateful Dead considered a rock band? Yes, probably. So maybe the Beach Boys are a boy band. Even though I think some of the characteristics of a boy band means that at some point they did not play music, they did more harmonies. Like they didn't play instruments. For example, the Beatles. Pretty much all of them played an instrument. They didn't really harmonize. And they'd be considered a pop rock band if you were to look at the Beatles today, right? I don't know. They're definitely not R&B. The same way you would look at, the Rolling Stones and say they are a quintessential rock band because there was no like 5-part harmonies and all of that sort of thing, right? So, but what's the band? 5 Seconds of Summer are considered more of a pop rock group because, there's just usually one singer at a time in the song, and there's a driving guitar and there's no 5-part harmonies in it. I don't know. That's a good question though. Yes. But I feel like we're able to like Beach Boys blur the lines. I love that, Blue. That's really cool. Beach Boys does blur the lines like big time. But yeah, I mean, I was just wanted to kind of look at this, and it looks like, at least in my eye, when I look at this and we look at these names, even though you just mentioned the B-Boys, we forgot the Vamps. Yeah, I'll put them in here too. And the Vamps tend to lean more rock and roll than, 5 Seconds of Summer does. Not as rock and roll as, Guns N' Roses or Metallica or Motley Crue, but definitely, the Vamps would slant closer to rock, but not as rock as like Machine Gun Kelly, right? I think I got that understood. I think we have that understood. Anyway, yes. Okay. So, good talk, but now that I have this list, and my handwriting is horrible, by the way, I apologize for that, but look at this list. This list of bands, you notice over here where my finger is, that's your rock bands, and then here are and a lot of these bands here are all very recent, whereas there's so much legacy, like Metallica, Motley Crue, Foo Fighters. It's hard to, other than Ginger, it's hard to see, well, the Vamps, but it's hard to see any really current rock bands, My girl Bronny music definitely should go in. Yeah. Now, Bronny, by the way, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was in Birmingham when I was there. And interestingly enough, I think I spoke with maybe one of her managers or a parent or somebody, and she was just talking away about Texas and how much she loves Texas. So I'm glad you brought up Bronny music. Nirvana needs to go on that list as well. I mean, if we're listening if we put AC/DC on there, we're definitely got to put Nirvana on there. Very good. The Smiths. Now the Smiths. Let's just back up. Hold up before we get carried away. What category does the Smiths go in? Right? Because they had a lot of different songs, and it was more, at least in my eye, more like, what is it? Erasure meets Duran Duran meets Europop, the Smiths. Depeche Mode. Right? So I don't know if they would fit into a rock category so much as Europop. I don't know. But that's a legitimate question. What are some of you guys' favorites? AC/DC have new music through. They do have new music though. They do? That's a good question. Do they? Hold on. Let's pull them up. See if I can pull them up real quick. I'm glad you mentioned that. Because I was like, what? AC/DC does? Let's see. Yeah, they had a reunion. Yeah. The Brian Johnson era. Here, let me bring it over here. Duran Duran. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Blue. Yes. Yeah, the Smiths, I'm just trying to see. I don't think they fit into either category, boy band or rock group. I don't think so. Whereas AC/DC clearly, with the fact that even in 2016, what am I reading here? It says Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose stepped in as the band's vocalist for the remainder of the year's dates back in 2016. So there was some overlap there with Axl Rose coming in from Guns N' Roses. Okay. American Woman, These Eyes, Laughing, Greater Vine, Seraphim sounds a lot like Zeppelin. The Guess Who songs. Okay, cool. Yeah, Nick, I'm trying to see what you're talking about here. I've heard of The Who, and the Guess Who are not on my radar, but I'm sure they are. Let's see. The Guess Who are a Canadian rock band from 1965 out of Winnipeg, which, oh my gosh, how about like 8 million bands come out of Winnipeg? I guess so. Yeah, the Guess Who. Early years from 1958, and currently personnel changes, continued success, and then they picked up in 1977 and apparently are still touring the Guess Who. Yeah, the band was introduced into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame in '87. The early years, pop down here, started out as a local Winnipeg band with Chad Allen. Yes. Thanks, sir. Yeah. In my head, I'm trying to see where the connection where I would know one of their hits from, because I don't know any of their songs. Let's see. If they're in the Music Hall of Fame in Canada, they must have got really good in Canada in order to be up there. Let's see. They formed a garage band. Their music was done. Many hit singles, including "No Time," "American Woman." Guess Who? I have to go back and listen to them. I may know these songs actually. "No Time," "American Woman." As I'm looking at them right now, I'm like, I may know these songs. Let's see. Usually they have a little sample where you can click on it and play it, but not here. Not here. Not having it today, Nick. Anyway, Carrie says I have to go to bed. Thanks, Carrie. Appreciate the love, sister. Shot in the Dark is a good new song by AC/DC. Alex Hefner, you should react to Corpus. Somebody say hi, Alex. Oh, hey, Alex. Somehow I missed you. You scrolled right by me. What's good? I see you cranking out the content. Keep it up. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, dude. I'm going live tonight, covering rock bands, and I'm finding out about bands I did not even know about. So that is very interesting. And you know what? I'm glad I popped in real quick and did this. And obviously, the real cool thing about this is that this video will live on after it gets posted tonight, and I'll be able to go back and look at all of these bands. Look at this. First of all, Rabbit, thanks so much for stopping by. Carrie, appreciate you. I'll see you on Thursday. Alex, thanks for stopping in, bro. Appreciate the love. Oh man, this is really, really cool. Okay. Yes. It just shows me that my audience right now is well balanced. You guys right over there, you're well balanced, and not only do you know your boy bands, you also have a definite affection and affinity for the rock bands, of which I know pretty much all of them, except for the Guess Who, which I need to go and listen to because I feel like I know those songs, especially this one, No Time. Where's the lyrics? There's lyrics, right? Somewhere on here. I don't want to play the song because obviously it'll kick off the stream because of it. Corpse is in a dead body. His voice is so deep he makes Barry White sound like Ariana Grande. Okay, cool. I don't even know what that even means. But I'm glad you guys are here. I appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to actually go in and kind of look at some of these bands and see exactly how educated you guys are in the musical realm. And I appreciate all of these comments over here too. It's really cool that you're able to jump in and drop a comment or two. Again, the live stream happens every Tuesday night at 8 and every Thursday night at 8. So I'll be back on Thursday, 8 o'clock, in order for you guys to jump in and be a part of it. And guys, thanks so much for dropping by. I'm going to get out of here tonight, but I give you guys love, and more videos are on the way for sure. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you very, very soon. Thank you so much.